massive day for the unemployed. Luke here from the Outdoor Boys quit YouTube, and we're all very sad about that, but Twitter has another opinion. Don't let your ugly wife give you an ugly life. That's my black pill tweet for you today. Yikes. You know, this isn't just some schizo I found with like 2 likes. This hit 25 million views. Can't imagine why he wanted to step away showing the tweet from earlier. You gotta be a big freaking loser to bring somebody else's wife into a topic of conversation when he doesn't even bring her up himself. You step up as a father figure for the terminally online, and this is the thanks you get. If you guys don't know the Outdoor Boys lore, let me fill you in. Luke here used to be a lawyer who switched to making YouTube content, whether that be exploring Alaska by himself or with his family. He's just a down-to-earth, cool-ass guy.
But it's been a tremendous adventure, and it's allowed me to provide for my family while making wonderful memories with my wife and kids.
And you know, him quitting was essentially 9/11 for people that watch YouTube while eating. You know, it was the cost for people who watch YouTube before bed. If his fans are all like this, I see why he quit making content and is just going to enjoy what he does without recording it. What are you talking about? Anybody with a half-working brain cell has quit Twitter. If you're still on social media at Big 25 talking to strangers, you are retarded. While there were people hating on his wife, there were people criticizing him for other reasons too. My wife and I decided I'm too popular and my videos in the woods by myself are too cool to keep doing. 16,000 jealous nerds. Classic female tactic to lower his status to her level. Women fucking suck. Be back in a year, probably divorced. Women ruin everything. Never give in to a bitching woman. The guy never explicitly stated it was his wife telling him to step down. They both made a decision that was probably the best for the future of their children and family. Maybe I'm getting a rage baited, but this guy is an Aryan force of nature. What a waste of life force. He should be a dictator, not Mr. Bob. Like, this has to be troll, right? Unfortunately, I ran out of Counter-Strike clips, so you guys are gonna have to make do with this for the rest of the... I'm kidding. My wife and me also have concerns about this. Twitter users. Oh, so it's all his wife's fault. What an evil... It's not about him. They have 3 children, so I think it's reasonably fair to say that his wife gets a say in what he does for work. Albeit legendary, we still aren't entitled to this content. The return when she inevitably starts to overspend will be glorious. Like, genuinely, have these people even met a woman in their life? Newsflash, women are sentient beings with aspirations and goals beyond having a Birkin bag and like a Louis Vuitton freaking purse. They gotta get their nails done. Anyway, here was the biggest reason pretty much for Luke quitting.
And because of people stealing my content and posting it on other platforms, my family and I have been viewed about 4 billion times, in addition to the 2.8 billion views on YouTube. The sheer volume of fans trying to contact me, trying to take pictures with me, or just trying to come up and talk to me in public, it could be a bit overwhelming at times. And my wife and I, we both have real concerns about what this will do to our family if I keep growing my YouTube channel at this pace.
He is literally the DJ Khaled meme, you know, suffering from success. He's in the most desolate places on the planet, and he's still too popular.
In February 2024 alone, his channel pulled in 100 million views. And yes, that is in one single month. This makes the Outdoor Boys one of the most viewed channels on YouTube.
He's just a down-to-earth dude. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Being a YouTuber is gay, so this is objectively correct decision for him to make. And of course, the French Indian had something to say too.
Yo, this is such a hater. He doesn't even listen to what he's saying. He's not saying like, oh, dude, this is like a bad thing. He's combining views, amounts, total. It's an analytical statement, you dumbass.
I don't think this guy should be mocking anyone and making disabled noises, but I digress. Bro doesn't understand the term partner. You're a team and come up with good decisions as a family. You gotta be lonely as F, bro. I'm not saying you can't trash our woman or nothing. You know, there are definitely use cases for that. But here, his wholesome wife, this is just mad weird. He definitely won't look back at throwing his lucrative dream job with regret for the rest of his life, and his wife definitely won't find something else to bitch about within the next month. Wife jacks are the fall of all man. If you see the word wife jack used in a non-ironic context, you should probably just turn the other way. They have nothing of value to say. He's already set for life, you dunce, and it wasn't enough to make his wife happy. You only proved my point further. Like, don't get me wrong. While I do like me some money, but is that all that really matters in life? Like, wouldn't you want to be like a staple, you know, a respected man in your community, raising a family? Maybe they're just envious of Outdoor Boys and what he has and what they don't. Like, a lot of this are people just making assumptions off his wife's behalf, like speculating that she isn't happy, she isn't satisfied, she's angry, she's forcing him to do that. And again, here's a prime example. This outdoorsy YouTuber 100% got nagged by his wife out of excellence. This whole thing is another reason I just don't want to marry. You click on their name and then bang, Catholic. Getting married and then having children through the image of God is like the default freaking route for Catholics, right?
Кто с нами здесь?
That's why the Outdoor Boys is leaving. Y'all be approaching him and taking videos while he's with his wife and kids. I mean, yeah, obviously it's not that Ukrainian dude in specific, although that would be funny. It's just about the amount of sheer volume that he gets of people kind of going up to him. One of these posts even had additional context given. None of the reasons he mentions are due to the disapproval from his wife. I get it. Everyone's upset. And when he started walking away at the end of his goodbye video and the montage started playing, I was about to cry. Literally the best content creator. No drama, just down to earth, good father, just straight vibe. The heartbreaking, tragic life of Outdoor Boys. Dude, you can't be doing this thumbnail. You're making it look like he died in a car accident. And this even hit worldwide news. The Canadian Express. Luke Nichols announces hiatus from Outdoor Boys YouTube channel. I don't know why I'm even surprised at this rate that Twitter has bad opinions. Essentially, I'm rattling the wasp's nest and surprised they're, you know, striking back. The tweet that sparked all the outrage still kind of like pisses me off because why are you calling somebody else's wife ugly? And the sad reality is these are the posts that get promoted. They stir out outrage and people still give their precious free time to these social media platforms that are designed to hijack your emotions. Like I'm doing the same thing, but at least I'm getting paid every single time. No wonder this guy wanted to get away into the wilderness as possible. Okay. Young Putin. okay. But Hitler's strongest soldiers, a schizo black man and a gay Mexican. Like, really? That crowd is taking this story? Like, they see a dude with a lot of YouTube subscribers and their only explanation is he has to be Jewish. The guy is Mormon from, like, the Latter-day Saints. But why does it matter what he is? He's like a dude chilling in Alaska, hanging out with his family and like building shelters. Like, also, fun fact, anyone with an account like this that has a blue check mark is a third worlder and they're just trying to make a couple pesos or like rupees on the side. I thought this was all about traditionalism and, you know, bringing back the nuclear family, and then they're going back and attacking a father. The guy is definitely off the rocker, but even he brings up a decent point. He also says he would be quitting to focus on helping his kids grow their YouTube channel, which totally contradicts his entire reason for quitting.
3 little boys who all want to be YouTubers, including my oldest son, Tom, who's got his own channel, the Outdoor Tom YouTube channel. But I want to spend more time helping him with his channel and preparing him to be an adult, which is going to be in less than 6 years.
He was solo in Alaska for, you know, quite a bit of time. Maybe he just wants to be with his family more. And again, he doesn't even owe us an explanation, to be honest.
But I've spent so much time focusing on me and my family and growing my business. It's time to step back and focus on helping other people for a change.
Again, valid. Like, I get the concern. Like, imagine his kids get super famous and they repeat the same cycle all over again. But that's for the kid to decide. And if he wants to be a good dad, like, that's not about business. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you miss Outdoor Boys and wish him the best.